Hey everyone, welcome back to LJ Scale Models, and welcome back to this part two on the ITALERI 172 scale C-47 Skytrain. So let's jump down to the desk and have a look. So here we are, guys. As you can see, I've primed her up. Um, basically, one coat over the whole aircraft. Masked up what I needed to mask up. And I used that Mr. Surfacer 500 and thinned it. I think I thinned it about 50-50. So nice down, looks well. I might need to do a bit of filling here at the back of that vertical stabilizer. Seems to be a bit of light through that one. We touch that fillet hole plastic putty. That should do the trick. But other than that, it's come out not too bad. There was a bit of a gap here, if you remember from the first. Filled that in with the Tamiya putty. That's quite good, that stuff. So I'm pretty pleased the way it's going out. Next stage now, I'm going to maybe do a bit of pre-shading. And there's quite a lot of panel lines you see along the top surfaces of the wings, and then obviously on the underside. So I would normally have done that with an airbrush, quite low pressure, take a cap off and get right in close. But I might just do it with a nice thin brush and, like, let's see, like XF1 or an XF 85, thin down and just go over those lines nice and neat just to give it a bit of pro shading. And then we'll get on to the main event. So I think I'm going to use, for the underside, I'm going to use natural metal, I think, as the darker one. And then do the sky, the XF19 as a lighter, over the panels. And then the green. Well, we've got olive green here from MRP, and then the Tamiya. I think that's 62, isn't it? So I'll maybe do the olive drop first, and then fill in some panels with the lighter green. I have these two colors here from Model Air. So we've got RLM 71, which is the Dungle Gale, and then we've got this dark green. So I might do some samples, see how that turns out. But that's the plan. So let me crack on with this, guys. Cheers. Hi guys. So hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to start doing the underside of the aircraft with post shading. I've done the upper side. It's a bit rough, but I'm okay with that. Um, we're just trying to get the effect to give it some depth once we put our base coats on. So I've just made up a mixture of XF1 flat back, and then 50-50 mix with X20A, the thinners for Tamiya. Put it in a wee jar, give it a wee mixed up, get a nice wee thin brush, and then oh, first just try to do the lines of the panels like this. Make sure that I don't put too much paint on. Numpty. Anyway, what can you do? So basically, just follow the panel lines as best you can, and just to give that wee bit of depth. Now you can see it's not really accurate. My hand painting isn't up to scratch at all, but I think you get the effect that we're trying to achieve by just outlining these panel lines. So apart from that mistake, so let me crack on with this, and then I can get back to you with the final effect. Okay, guys. So I've just completed the post shading on the underside. As I said, a bit rough, but generally following the panel lines. I'll let that dry now, fully dry, and then we'll start on the undercarriage or the underside of the of the aircraft with a grey. I think it's going to be that natural grey XF53. I think I'll use that and then lighten it down. That's the plan anyway. Okay, guys, see you in a bit. Hey guys, so just back at the desk now, and just going to do the underside of the aircraft. So we're starting off with this XF53 natural grey. I was actually going to try and use this. Uh, was it that one or was it the other one? Sorry, dark ghost grey. Now I think this is true light colours, but couldn't get that open. So that was no good. So what I'm doing now is this is 50-50 mix. I don't normally mix it, Tommy. I just should put them down neat, if you like. But I just thought because I want a sort of a light dusting, if you think, if you know what I mean, so that that pre-shading can come through. So here we go, just nice and light. Spin that around because I don't want to spray my jumper. Oh, here we go. The airbrush moving. First coat. I'm right out. I'm right out of the bottle. Right of paint. So that's the first coat, guys. What do you reckon? I could think I could. I'm too much there. I remember doing that. I could maybe put on another light coat, and that might be that. Anyway, let me refill with paint and get back to you. Okay, so I put another bit of a coat over it. Bit of a miss there. But hey, I'm quite happy with that. Now that's my sort of vision. So I'll give this a couple of hours to dry, and then what I'll do is I'll either try this light colors, light ghost gray, and sort of go in between some of the panels to give some sort of depth to shading, like fading. Either the light ghost gray or the sky. Um, we'll have a look first and see how that goes. There you go. Right, guys. So back at the desk here, and what I've done is you can see that on the camera. I've used this Sky XF19, and I've thinned it down really, 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 really thinly. If you can see what's left in that wee cup there. So what I'm doing, I've got my air pressure right down, and I've got really close in. And what I'm doing, hopefully this works on camera now. So what I'm doing, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. If I move in a wee bit. There you go. Let me see. So just slightly in between the panel lines. I'm just ever so slightly just, I don't know where you want to call it, mottling or marbling, but you see what I'm doing there? And then that'll dry up. And I think it's got a quite nice little effect. Um, I'll just finish off this panel. It's quite a long panel here. So low pressure and just keeping the brush about a centimeter away, 10 millimeters, and then just going along the edge of the panel lines and then filling in the block. Try to stay out of the panel lines, and I think that's a nice wee effect of some fading. So I've done these panels and this panel. You say this is going to be a bit of work, but I think it's a nice effect. So what I'll do then, I'll do the old hole on the side of the aircraft, and then I'll maybe just put a mistle all over the top of it of X19, and that should be a nice effect. Cheers, so guys. I just finished that undercarriage there on the side. I just noticed a tail wheel and a few bits and pieces to put in, but I'm really happy the way that's turned out. We had a faller, one of the stabilizers came off. No problem to pop that back in there again and give it a good glue. But I think you agree that turned out okay. What do you think, guys? I think the black that the pre-shading I'd done previously is just coming up through enough, and that grey modeling type of thing is really worked out. I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna let that dry for a while. I don't know where to varnish it or do the top side and then varnish it. I might just put a wee bit of varnish over it just to protect it. But anyway, there you go, guys. Cheers. Hi, guys. So just back at the desk here now, and I've just put on the first coat of olive drab, that XF, I think it's 62, isn't it? Olive drab. And I've just suddenly realized I've made a massive blunder, and I'm sure you can all pick it out. Yes, I forgot to put the white down for the invasion stripes. Uh, I should have done that at the priming time, but completely forgot about it. So, it's, gosh, I think I'm gonna have to do like a yellow over on the underside. The white should be sufficient for the background, because that grey, it should cover that grey. But on the top here, I'm gonna have to maybe do a yellow and then the white, because that'll be the base coat before I put actual black stripes on. But completely forgot all about it. So disappointing. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, and I'll just let that completely dry now, and then I'll get on to that, and I'll put down an XF3, I think it is. What it is, yeah, XF3, the flat yellow. I'll use that flat yellow. So measure it. Gives you it's quite helpful here. These instructions, they give you the actual size of the stripes. I don't know where you can see it. It says 8.5 millimeter on the tail for stripes, and then the wing, under the wing, it gives you 9.5 Asian stripes. So I'm assuming they're going to be the same. That's for the RAF version, but I'm doing the US version. So tally ho, get on with that. Anyway, I just wanted to get you up to date. Anyway, thanks lots, guys. I've tried to rectify my massive blunder. So I've just taped it up there, and I've just given it a coat of yellow. Bit of overspray here. What to do? So it's not too bad actually. It's covered it quite well, that yellow. I thought the green would have come through. Now there's about two coats out on it. There's maybe some places where it's peeking through. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that dry for a good while, and then have a look at it then and see if maybe it needs another coat. But I may have rescued the situation to get my D-Day stripes on, painted on. But anyway, just wanted to update you guys. So very carefully set it down, Liam. There you go. All right, I'll get back to you later. Hey guys, so back at the desk, and the last time I left you, I had the yellow put on, as I forgot to do my stripes. So I used some white, and I run out of white. Would you believe? but I used I had some MRP weight. I used that, and I think the pressure was too high, but I made a mess of that. But anyway, I rectified that, and I used some Vallejo. Let's see, what's it called? Oh, Vallejo model air weight. That's what I used. So that's the basis of that. So as you can see, a bit of bleed there. But do you know what? I'm really happy the way that's turned out. That's great. I just took some masks off now, just on the wings, because I'm trying to figure out um on the fuselage here. Um, I'm trying to how can I? I'm trying to get my stripes straight. I don't know. I need to maybe start that again to do that. But I got the weight down. The weight's down okay, and I just need to extend it a wee bit because I want to make it 50 millimeters, so then you can get 510s into it, and then all the stripes should be fairly even then. But I'm having difficulty wrapping masking tape around the fuselage to get a straight line. But we'll keep working at it. We'll keep working at it. We maybe need to just do a bit of overbleeds there. There's something there. Maybe need to fill that in as well. So the next time you see that, so that's basically the end of part two, guys. What I'll do is I'll give this a good old. See, there's a bit of overbleed there or overspray there. I'll tidy that up. So what I'll do is then I'll once I get all the stripes done, I'll give it a good gloss varnish, that GX 100, and then the next part three. So this is the end of part two basically. So the next part three will be sticking on the decals, maybe a bit of weathering, and then a reveal. So thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.